Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Today I want to talk about something which has been off my radar for about a year now. About a year ago, I backed a game called Identity. I made a video showing its initial crowdfunding trailer and just forgot about it until now. If you are new to Identity, I highly suggest pausing this video, watching my first video on Identity, which I will highlight somewhere on the screen, then coming back to this one, as this will explain a lot about what Identity is, what it's trying to do. It is very, very impressive. Definitely worth taking a look. Anyway, they released a new video showing off one of the first aspects of the game, which is player housing. We got a tour of this particular house, which is apparently in the Ash Hill area, somewhere in the Identity world. Obviously, it's not complete, it's still work in progress. But this was a 2-bedroom apartment, which he says you can live in with yourself, for the owner and a friend. Most of the things in this place is interactable. The TV you can switch on and stream YouTube videos. The radio streams live internet radio as well. I'm not sure how they get around that, but they seem to work. Almost everything can be changed as well. So the floors, the walls, the window trim, the ceiling, the countertops, the cabinets, all the appliances in the kitchen and around the house. He started off by just customizing and decorating his house. So he looked at the walls. You could choose the material, you could choose the paint styles or wallpaper, plus the colour. The trim or skirting board, you can get the moulding. Currently, he has 5 choices. You need to buy these in the world to increase your options, so go to actual stores and purchase them. Flooring, again, you can choose from laminate, tiles, carpets, kitchen floor, or different rooms. You can have separate flooring, so on and so forth. And the ceiling he painted. From here, he looked at the furniture, so you have beds, chairs, tables, ornaments. And again, assume that they've all been purchased within the game world, so you can build your inventory as you visit different shops. All items can be customized as well, so you could have a couch in leather, fabric, different colours. It's all up to the designer, and if I remember correctly, this will be a career in the game itself. Not sure to what depth, but things like bookshelves are classed as special containers and can hold items. Obviously, books would be the most sensible option, and they will visibly appear on your shelves. Lamps, which is very clever, you need to... Anything with requiring a power source needs to be placed near a power source, like a plug, in order for them to work. He went to the dining area, and there's something special about this game, that everything has to be purchased within the game world from shops which are run by other players. The items in their shops have to be designed and made by other players. Items that you purchase from these shops online particularly will need to be delivered by other players, and he mentioned things like a transport cooperation or a driver being hired, like a real player driver, to be hired to deliver and bring these items straight to your house. Now, these are real players, so obviously I wouldn't advise leaving a firearm on the side there. But if you have the right vehicle yourself, then you can pick it up and drive it back in your own convenience. Ceiling lights have socket slots on the ceiling because they, provide light. And you can even use the peephole to see if your delivery driver is outside. Now, the bedroom, you can see there was an easel with a canvas. There was a desk with a laptop. All of these are usable. The closet acts as kind of like a clothing bank. So if you purchase clothing from the stores, which were run by real players and the items designed by real players, you can then store them in your closet. He laid a nice cozy carpet as well, which the whole room and area looks pretty insipid, but obviously it's personal taste. The painting, you can interact with the easel, and you can, paint using different colours. You can then keep it and hang it on a wall or add a frame or sell it. You can either submit it to an art gallery if you think it's good enough, and then if those people go to the art gallery, you can, purchase it from there. But again, real people have to be running these art galleries. You can make prints as well of your artwork. It'll always show you the original, so you can keep hold of that and have more value to it. Then he went to the computer. Again, a place where you can watch live streams. You can play games that are made for the in-game computer. There's a functional internet, not the real internet, obviously, but the in-game internet. If you can't afford a computer, then you can go visit an internet cafe. And just before he logged off, you can see his friend has bought a car. It tells you the specs, including horsepower, the amount of gears, plus even the boot or the trunk size capacity. Now, this is just a very brief look at the apartments. He says they're always adding more to the same amount of fidelity as well, and interaction and customization with other items like weapons, cars, policing is going to be a full career, prisons, everything under the sun, he says. Now, this is a very ambitious and very exciting project. Is it too ambitious? We'll have to wait and see. I did back this a year ago, as I said. I'm very excited to see it progressing. It's definitely worth keeping an eye on. I've put a link below as well for the website. It's very cheap at the moment. I think it's under $25. That may go up at some point. But with any crowdfunded game, only pay what you're happy to lose. Not to say they'll do a runner with the cash, but there's always a risk that it may not finish. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've bought it, if you're interested in it. I will keep you all up to date with the progress as it happens, so be sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitch. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.